It happens. All right. Okay. Does everyone have their D&D Beyond open so they can have their characters handy?
I will open it right now.
That's
My
fair.
D&D Beyond is always open.
I mean, mine as well, but there's other reasons for that. All
All
right.
right, mine is.
He wants us to have our death saves ready.
Do I sound
Oh
all
shit.
right? I had to unplug my microphone.
You sound fine.
Okay, I have mine open now.
Okay.
All right. Does everyone remember where we were at?
If I remember,
We had just
correctly,
killed a werewolf in the woods, and we're concerned
a werewolf.
about
There were three.
of them.
There were 3.
3 werewolves. Yes. And we were concerned about the implications of someone finding these bodies when we went in the woods.
And I mean that and the unprovoked
Okay.
attack.
Unprovoked, my ass.
I mean, it.
They were
like,
sneaking up on us.
Padre's reaction is reasonable
I-
if they didn't stumble out.
I would say that the fact that they stumbled out made it reasonable, because like it made it obvious that they were
What?
trying to get the jump on us.
The one guy basically face planted.
It's all
But
good.
anyway,
It's all good. I'm just gonna
Um,
continue to tease you about it. All right.
So, how badly are they injured? Like, I know they have a whole bunch of slashes and stuff, probably.
I mean,
Maybe.
slashes, claw marks, broken bones.
So,
Yeah.
do you think it would be impossible to check for bite marks
I mean, I
from
did.
not a bear?
Okay.
I did get bitten, didn't I?
Yes, you did get
Yeah.
bitten.
So, but I guess the question is, did I actually contract it then?
That would be a
Like,
question.
so- how would I check for that? Like, what? Like, could I like? Is there a check I can make to like see if I'm good or?
There's a spell you could make to check that.
Oh, okay. Well then, okay.
I mean, we could check how you feel against some silver.
You know what? Maybe being a werewolf wouldn't be such a bad thing, actually.
No, it would be a terrible thing because we'd have to deal with it.
Nah, it's fine.
How tall is Padre right now?
What do you mean right now? Okay, Padre is 3'5".
Okay, and how tall would he grow if he grew into a werewolf?
That's a good question.
Can we punt the child?
I don't think the size difference will ever make you jump a category. So I think you grow, but not enough to become. So if you're small, you don't become medium.
Oh, it's fine.
essentially.
If push comes to shove, Dink can punt the dog.
That's fair, I guess.
So
yeah.
again, back to my question before. Do you think it's the bodies are too injured to check for werewolf bite marks?
You can look.
I would like to
mean-
try and look for that.
You
Obviously, they got bitten at some point because they.
That's why I'm specifying.
Yeah, you are specifying.
Bear marks.
Can you make an investigation roll for me?
I sure can. If my page would load, because I didn't have that loaded up. I just had the characters up.
If you had the character, you could just click the investigation skill.
Well, I don't have my page up. I had the
Ah.
list of the characters that are in the campaign up.
It's fair. I always have to go looking specifically for yours.
Why?
I don't
It's
think
not
you.
ominous.
I don't think you've shared it publicly with the others. So all of the others show off of each other's sheets. I can just click to the next one and pull them all up at once. Yours, I have to go
Oh.
looking through the campaign. It's not a big deal. I just like to have access to all of them.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a regular d20 because I know my investigation is +1. I'm pretty sure. Because this page is not loading.
I would look for you, but
Let's see.
You know.
Livio has an investigation of +1. Yes.
Okay. It's such a shame because on the Google thing I rolled a nat 20, but oh, hey, it's loaded. We'll do it this way now. It's fine.
It's like if you ever want, you can ask me to click the button for you. That's up to you.
That's true. Can you click the button for me? It's
Yeah, I
not
can.
working.
Yeah, I can. That's not a problem. Give me a second. Livio investigation clicked.
12. I think.
That's so weird. Oh,
I don't
sorry. You asked me to click it, and I clicked it, and then you clicked it afterwards.
Well,
Oh,
okay. Okay. That's because I clicked it and it didn't register my click until after yours.
All right, that's fair. I'm like,
so
the
which one are we going with then?
Probably the first one.
All right.
Okay. So looking through the bodies, you notice nothing except bear bites throughout. Each of them has bear bites.
And broken bones and
Mhm.
slashes and arrow puncture wounds and burnt remnants from being electrocuted.
Yep. They don't all have the same wounds other than that, but they all have bear bites.
Did Jane end up attacking all of them at some point during the combat?
Combat's a haze. I don't remember. Jane, do you
Jane
remember?
attacked at
I was
least one of
asking
them.
Jane. But,
I think if at most I probably only got 2.
okay, so you think there was at least one that you didn't attack with the
Probably.
bite? But you're saying that all of them had bear bites.
I'm definitely saying that they all had bear bites.
That is peculiar.
So they changed back into humans. This is just Livio mumbling to himself.
Mm-hmm.
We still have the bear man to look for. So it's probably
So it was a different bear from before.
yeah.
Is it like normal bear bites, or is there anything like strange about these bear bites that would differentiate from like normal bear bites?
Well, I can tell you a bear made them.
One was to hazard a guess. Do you not think it might be related to this
Okay.
item?
I want to inspect the bites myself and see if I could determine that.
You want to inspect to try to determine what?
If the bear bites are like normal bear bites, or if there's anything like strange about them.
You can try. Roll an
All right.
investigation.
Nat 20, so 25.
You're not even with that. There's not a lot to it. They might be slightly elongated, but that could
Ooh.
have just been the motion of the mouth as it pulls.
Sure.
If it wasn't for the nat
Yeah.
20, I wouldn't have given you that much.
Fair enough. Um. All right. I guess the logical next step would in our investigation would be to, I guess, try to track where they came from.
They came from the village.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Mm, all right.
This is very weird.
Yeah.
They don't seem to have any bite marks aside from bears, meaning they weren't bit by another werewolf.
Unless
But
it was a
could
while
it be a
ago.
werebear?
That my theory is either a werebear. You mean the bear thing we're looking for?
Could be.
I mean, it's still possible that they could have gotten bitten from
Bearman?
other werewolves. It's just a long time ago, so the wounds have since healed.
I don't know. Something's telling me that they were possibly werewolves because of Bearman.
I mean, these people were in the village right before we left, so I don't understand.
Okay, hold on. What? So it was the middle of the day when they attacked us, right?
Yes.
We're doing this during
That's
the day.
that's interesting because don't like wouldn't it be like nighttime normally when they change, like and specifically full moon?
You're not sure?
I mean, if we know, so the were people, they were people that we saw before. If we are going off the assumption that the bear turned them into werewolves, then it's probably nearby.
I will say that when you were attacked by the were rats and a werewolf earlier, that was dusk at best.
I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't take a moment to like look at the phase of the moon or anything at the time.
So this is in character. So if we think that the bear man did this, wouldn't that mean the bear man is inside the village?
Oh shit!
But if the bearman was in the village, like, wouldn't all of the villagers have turned into werewolves at this point?
Maybe not.
Like maybe,
Or at
for
least
all
there would
we
be some
know,
panic.
for all we know, the bear man could be the one controlling when they turn.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
But even then, the bear man would were to have known that we were going into the woods at this time of the day, right?
Mm, I have a sneaking suspicion that the whoever this bear man is isn't just like a normal werebear.
Always intrigued by suspicions.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
getting the vibe that this is a leader of the pack thing.
Mm. Okay. I guess so before we got to this point where we were fighting these werewolves, we were following tracks, right? I think, or something, if I remember correctly.
You were looking
Yeah,
for
we were
tracks, and
following.
then
We were
We were
looking for
looking
tracks,
for tracks.
but we didn't actually find anything.
you were specifically. Weren't you looking for boar tracks specifically?
No, I think we were looking for bear tracks
Yeah,
specifically.
we were
Okay.
looking for
Bear
bear
tracks.
tracks.
There you are.
Yeah. I guess we could like resume that and
Well,
see if
first we figure out
we find.
should we like cover the bodies in
Probably,
foliage
yeah.
and pray that we don't forget about them.
Yeah. Do we like cover the bodies or like full bury them though? Like in the ground.
Okay, but
Like I don't.
they're
I
gonna know.
am
so we feel
gonna-
like it's missing.
Last time I suggested something we do with the body, I was said that empathy was a dump stat. So I have no opinion on this matter.
Okay. I mean, it's less so. This is less so coming from a place of empathy rather than someone just finds these bodies and decides to accuse us of murdering them. At least for me.
How far into the woods are we again? Do you know, Darth?
About an hour walk.
Okay, I feel like that's like far enough into the woods that we could probably just get away with like just covering them with something, like like cover them with foliage or whatever.
Fair enough.
Is there like a place nearby like that we could like do that and like conceal them in foliage
Yeah,
or
you'd be
something?
able to find enough enough vegetation on the ground that you're able to get them covered.
The other thing though is like, okay, so we're about an hour walk into the woods.
Yep.
Okay, it's probably fine then if we do that. All right, I guess I'll like start gathering up like vegetation and shit to prepare to cover them up and conceal them
All right.
from plain sight.
Let's see. Is there something I could have you roll for this? Survival's probably the best thing.
Oh God, I have -1 or sorry, +1 survival. I thought it was something else. Okay, +1 survival. Okay, roll. Yeah, 10.
All right, you're able to get the bodies covered. It
Okay.
isn't pretty. You might be able to see through them at certain angles, but they're covered.
All right, fair. Okay, I guess that's good enough.
All right. What are you folks doing?
Continue looking for bear tracks, I guess.
All right. I'll get another survival roll from you. Well, from whoever's looking for bear tracks, I should say.
Okay, I got a 12.
You did better than me. I rolled a 7, and I have a +3.
Is this an investigation check?
Survival.
Survival. Oh, I got that one.
Oh shit. Is 12 really the best roll?
Jane dies.
I can't
They
survive.
dies looking for bear tracks.
Jane may have gotten distracted by a squirrel. He was
Ah,
having a
okay.
great conversation with where his nuts are.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm just getting things ready. Because, of course, I am. Wasn't entirely sure what you were going to be doing until you decided.
Yeah. It was a bit of a what do you call it? Like we didn't know what we were doing until we decided.
You go a little further, and again, you are having no luck whatsoever finding bear tracks at all. You do find some boar tracks,
Ooh.
and what looks to be human tracks chasing after the boar, if guessing from the spacing of the tracks.
Okay. A human chasing a boar. Does it appear to be tracks from a boar of like normal size or
Yes.
okay? How about the human tracks? Are they of normal size?
If they weren't of normal size, I wouldn't have described them as human.
Fair enough. I guess I'll follow that.
Everyone's cool with that?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Now I will ask for an investigation roll.
Okay. I have +5 in that.
Mhm.
19.
Now you have an actual thing you're following, so you're not looking for.
Right.
All right. You're able to follow the tracks very, very well, and they lead you to a clearing. In the clearing, there is a dead boar with a spear sticking out of it,
Mhm.
lying side by side with a dead human with a boar tusk in him.
Huh. Okay. So
Have we seen the dead person before?
Give me an intelligence check.
I will also do this.
Intelligence.
That's usually what
What's
memory is
that?
based on.
Just straight intelligence.
Yep.
I got a 17 for me.
9.
17. You're pretty sure you saw him around town. You're pretty sure you saw him with guards around the town.
Oh.
Guards in what way? Like he was getting arrested?
No, as in he was hanging around with the city guards.
Okay.
Like
It's
he
like,
may
okay.
or may not have been one of them. At the very least, he was friends with them.
What kind of like attire is he wearing?
Are his clothes torn up?
I mean, he's wearing leathers with a scale mail shirt.
Okay.
So you said there was a boar tusk in him?
Yeah, he's side by side with the boar who has gored him to death.
Is
But
the boar alive?
no, the boar has his spear sticking out of his guts.
Okay.
They killed each other.
Yeah, they killed it. Yeah. I think what probably happened is the guy was like hunting the boar for some reason, and then they got in a tussle and killed each other.
All right.
That is
Okay.
my
So I guess maybe refresh my memory. What exactly brought us to this town? So
Okay, so
Something
you're
about the cursed item?
yeah,
It was the giants.
no.
No.
You're in the town looking for the cursed item that I've posted in the Discord before. I will do so again.
Yeah.
The oh man, that text.
I found it. I replied to the thing.
Thank you.
I'll just do this.
Yeah, I guess I just have a really hard time reading that.
Okay. Versacorium.
So the sheep went missing, so we came by. We, for some reason, thought the fact that the sheep went missing was related to this item because the item's history involved missing sheep. Is that what's the deal?
I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, that's what we had thought at the time. Actually, hold on. The Ursicorium. That looks like okay, hold on. So you mentioned Darth that he was wearing like leathers and like scale mail?
Yes, he's wearing a scale mail shirt and he is wearing, other than that, leathers.
Okay, that so I okay, so that I guess that means nothing he's wearing would like resemble like anything like this in
It,
the picture here.
it does not look the same.
Okay. So, okay.
Well, I don't know where to go from here.
Can I like look at the body for like any I guess not for loot, but I guess for like just any clues I could find, like written notes or anything that might give us a clue as to what he was trying to accomplish specifically.
On the body is a pack with some food in it. And other than that, he's got a couple of really big daggers and his boar hunting spear.
Got it. Not a whole lot, just hunting gear.
Is there any way to check how long he's been dead for?
Yeah, that was my next question. Yeah.
He's still bleeding. There's
Oh.
still blood, like liquid blood coming out of him. It is not living. Like when I say he's still bleeding, it was
Okay, so
recent.
okay, so but he is like dead though.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a corpse that is currently draining its blood. Yes.
Noticing that, I am immediately a little more on edge and like just checking my surroundings because what it is possible that it what like they didn't that there was something else that caused them to fight each other
Okay.
or something. So I'm just like a little more wary of my surroundings right now.
All right. Can I get perception checks?
Ooh, 10.
Can I roll?
Anyone who wants to can.
I got another net one.
Damn. Yeah, it is hard to read bees.
Don't worry, I also rolled a nat one.
Dane, you
Yes.
you hear footsteps approaching from the west. I'm going to start up the map so that you can take a look around.
Hey guys, somebody's coming.
Okay. When Dane says that,
Wait, I don't. I specifically am telling everyone, like directing it to people that are not Padre.
Okay, fine. I see how it is.
Can I? Uh, so we're in a clearing, right? Are we close to any trees?
The map is up. If you want to hit start,
I was
Okay,
wondering if I could hide in a tree.
that is certainly a possibility. We can make
Okay.
rolls for that. I also wanted to let you guys have the option to adjust how you're positioned, because currently it's just I threw you all in the same spot.
Okay,
The dead
so where's
bodies give the dead bodies are what's the ping? Right here.
okay. I was imagining myself like pretty much right up on it there.
Yep. I just put you all right in that area and figured you could sort it out.
He's gonna be right here. But does Dane know what direction the person's coming from, or just that someone's coming?
West.
So okay, from the other side of the map then, that direction.
We into a tree. You said I needed to roll for that? Maybe.
I will be asking you to make a stealth roll, yes.
Stealth roll?
You want to hide in the tree? I'm going to ask for a stealth roll.
I have expertise in stealth. That's fun. Nat 20.
You're hidden well in that tree.
That's the one time I get a nat 20
Will,
this
will,
entire
will we
campaign.
roll? Will we roll anything other than a 20, a 10, or a 1 this session?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I want to make a point to just clarify that, like, I'm not drawing any of my weapons, but I am keeping like my hand close to my like short sword and melee weapons, ready to draw them, just in case.
All right, goodness.
While I look around.
Why does it not? Please ignore what's about to appear on the map.
Bard.
Oh my god, bards, let's go. Waver, that's your people.
They're not bards. I just needed to find the right freaking token size.
Yeah. Human 1.
So I ask you to disregard what it says first, because it's like, no, it's not saying that.
Yeah.
Three humans, three men just walked into your line of sight. All of them dressed in leathers similar to the dead hunter here.
Hmm.
All right, so let's review our diplomacy techniques. I attempted to throw rations at some people, and that did not go over well. You straight up attacked people as soon as you saw them. That didn't go over well. Anybody have additional ideas?
Well, these humans are not like werewolves, right? Like, or at least don't appear to be, right? They're just normal looking humans.
Waver
I
should
assume?
command one of them to turn into a werewolf.
No. Um.
Have any of us ever tried hello My name.
I mean, we have technically tried that. Padre tried, and then Dane threw a ration.
Right. Okay. Hold
Okay.
on.
These
Yeah.
don't appear to be giants or monsters, though.
That was out of character. Livia's hiding in a tree.
Um. I guess when I see them, I'll just call out to them and say, "Hello, I think one of your party is here, uh, mauled by a boar."
They run closer. They're looking around because, of course, there's a bunch of you in the way, so they don't see the body at first.
Yeah. I'll just like point it out to them.
All right. They're going to head over to the body.
Do they say anything, or are they just like silent?
As they get there, they've been silent up till this point.
Okay.
The first guy bends down. Ah, Tasman. Why did you have to go alone?
Has he been known to go hunting on his own?
He occasionally makes reckless choices. Made reckless choices. This is a terrible thing.
I'm sorry for your loss.
We can ill afford to lose even one guard. With the giants attacking constantly, we need as many able-bodied
We
men
may
as we can get.
we may have at least lessened your giant problems. We ran into a couple that we dealt with.
I see. Can I get a second here? Oh, let's see. Can I get insight rolls from anyone who wants?
Yep.
14 from me.
13.
I did slightly better. I rolled a 4.
22.
Dang, that's good.
They
Uh,
quite obviously don't have a lot of trust for you folks. You're not entirely sure why, but
what if
you
I did
can
a backflip?
you can sense they do not trust the group well.
Mm.
Hey, what if I did a backflip? I think that's gonna make them trust you more.
Um,
Funny though.
Always made the fellow shipmates cheer up.
Cheering up is one thing. They have a dead guard they're worried about, and well,
um,
go ahead.
if you need any assistance, like bring the body back to the village to for for uh for a funeral. We would be happy to help.
Yes, uncle, I will carry stuff for them.
We will deal with the body here.
As you wish.
we have spent a long time relying on ourselves and only those of our community. Outsiders are outsiders.
I see.
Well, we're only trying to help here. I know there's been a lot of dangerous things happening in your town, and we are kind of here to investigate that and hopefully deal with it.
Yeah.
The one wanders off and pulls an axe out and starts chopping at a tree or two.
What tree is he chopping at?
It's not near you.
um.
Other than us, have there been any other recent outsiders that have come to your village?
Outsiders? Kala came not that long ago. She seems to fit in.
Hmm.
She owns the inn.
Ah.
Other than that, we're in the middle of nowhere. No one comes to see us. We like it that way.
Okay.
If you insist on trying to talk to people in the town, you should talk. Yeah, where is it? Wrong one. I apologize. There it goes. You should talk to the Thane. Thane Ivar Beskitar.
Where would we be able to find this thing?
If you go in the town and you ask for the Thane's Manor, you will be directed to it.
Thank you
Alright.
for your assistance.
Thank you.
You see, at this point, they're pulling trees and a bunch of branches out, and they're going to set up a pyre. Let me know what you're doing.
Um. I guess.
I guess we go back to town and talk to the
Yeah, that's what I'm.
the innkeeper and the Thane.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree with that.
All right. Cool enough.
So I feel like we just avoided the combat.
Maybe. Olivia's gonna drop down from the tree, probably right in front of one of the guys, and walk with the group.
All right. So you're all walking back towards town.
Yeah. I guess on the way back though, I'll still keep my eyes peeled for like any clues of like bear men or whatever
Okay.
on the way back,
Sure.
just in case something catches my eye.
I will ask for a survival roll then.
All right. Nat 20, so 21.
As you get very close to town, like just before you leave the woods, you see what looks like a bear claw marking on several of the trees, but slightly higher up than you would think normal for a bear.
Hey, guys, you see those bear claw marks on the trees? And I point
Yeah.
it out to everyone else.
And
Could
yeah,
that be our bear man, perhaps?
Something that's bothering me is while we're in that forest, we had hardly any signs of any wildlife, yet a guard decided to run off on his own to hunt down a single boar, going far enough into the woods for it to be an hour-long walk? That
Now
doesn't
that you
make much
mention it,
sense.
that does seem rather peculiar. And you, so you said that the claw marks from the bear were like basically only like at the edge of the woods and not further deep into it.
That's what I said. You notice them at the very edge of the woods.
So I would wager that whoever this bear man is probably living among the villagers in the village. That's the case. Unbeknownst to everyone else.
well,
Right?
I mean, we wanted to talk to people there anyways. We could
Yeah.
keep our eyes
So
out.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, let's continue on to back to the village and try to find this what was his name again? Thing?
Thane isn't his name.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
Title, yeah.
okay.
It was Thane Ivar Beskitar.
Thane Ivar best guitar. Okay. Got it. I should probably write that down.
This is out of character, but for anyone who cares, I did my best to translate what the note said in the chat.
We go to some
Okay.
after.
Mm, Thane Ivar best guitar. Okay. All right. So I guess we'll go to the inn, I guess, and just ask around for Thane Ivar best guitar.
Okay, so you're going to the inn and asking after the Thane?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, anyone you ask in the inn is quick to give you directions. The Thane's Manor is right at the heart of town.
All right. Guess we'll
Let's go
head
to the
there
thing.
then.
Sorry, I was just reading Broshi's translations. Okay. Uh, yep. You get to the manor. Manor is generous. I mean, it's a larger than average home, but it does not look extremely wealthy or anything.
Mm.
What are you doing when
So
you
then
get?
there's like I assume that means like he doesn't have like guards of his own or anything then. Yeah. Um, I guess we'll just go up to the front door and is there like a knocker or we just knock on the door, I guess.
You can just knock on the door. That's fine. All right. The door opens, and a rather wispy brunette woman, appearing to be in her early 30s, opens the door. Yes? How can I help you?
Hi. We're looking for the Thane.
Oh. Who shall I tell Ivar is calling?
We
Um,
are. That is a good point. What
that
are
is a good
we?
point. What do we call ourselves? Like, um,
We are. We are
The Six Musketeers.
looking. We are looking to
Oh.
deal with. We are a group of. Uh, oh man, I don't know how to put it. We've heard of some troubles in your town, and we think we might be able to help you deal with it.
Call us detectives.
um, particularly, we are interested in information regarding some kind of bear man.
She gets a very, very confused look on her face. But she disappears into the house, closes the door closes behind her. You wait about 3 minutes. And she opens the door again. Come with me. Come with me. Ivar will see you.
Thank you.
You are directed into what I'm going to refer to as his office, because studies normally have more books than this.
Sure.
There's a desk, a bunch of papers, but yeah, this is where the thing does business. The man there seems young to have come to the title. Again, early 30s. Yes, I am the Thane. How can I assist you? I've heard you speak of bears, but everyone knows that what we have a problem with in this area are giants.
I think you might have more problem than giants in this one.
So that's what we initially thought as well when we first came to this town. So we actually journeyed to where the giants live, and um, one of them had mentioned that they are having problems with some kind of bear man, and perhaps that could be part of the reason why they are seeking um they had been seeking food from from as from the sheep in this town, perhaps. And so we
I
were just in wanting to investigate this further.
You were
could
saying?
I look at um I like want to like look around the office and at the guy and try and get like I don't know the try and get the vibe the maybe this person knows something about what's going on.
Looking around the office, um, Thane is usually a title for a Lord Protector, and yet the decorations around the office, the mementos, include some panpipes, a shepherd's crook, no weapons, nothing of that sort at all. It is a very almost Spartan area, though. Other than those,
Keep the people safe.
Might be the Wolfman. Or not the Wolfman, the Bearman.
are you saying anything out loud there?
No. Just thinking. Can I do an can I like because I want to check to see if like I can tell if he's the Wolfman, I guess, or the Bearman. Sorry.
And how would you do that?
I don't know. Get through his like
Ask him how he feels
demeanor.
about bears.
Probably insight is my guess.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's asking more of like how I would go about checking.
What is it you're looking for exactly?
I guess what I'm looking for is I want to look for any like noticeable blood on him, potentially from biting the other villagers earlier.
Okay, roll me a perception roll.
While this is going on, can I ask him
17.
how he feels about bears?
You can. Jane, you find no blood on him at all that you can see. Bears? I mean, I don't think much about bears at all. They are mostly solitary and not really any threat to people.
Okay, then what
They
about
def-
werewolves?
Werewolves would be a threat. Bears are more known for just protecting their den. Bears don't even bother the sheep.
I couldn't help but notice um, that you appear to have a lack of weapons. How do you normally go about protecting the town?
At this point, the town has guards, soldiers who would be able to protect the town. I was raised as a shepherd who fought to protect the town when we were first attacked by giants.
Can I try to get a read on him, like to see if like maybe it seems like he could possibly be withholding information from us, or
Already asked him.
otherwise,
He's done it. I'm so confused.
What was that,
like
Beast?
It doesn't matter.
All right. You wanna make a roll to see. So you want to do insight to
like
see if he's holding something back.
yeah, basically.
You can roll.
I got a 21.
Mild confusion, a little bit of irritation is what he's feeling right now.
Okay.
I mean, that's understandable.
Come now, this is no interrogation. We didn't come here to put this man on trial. We came here to have some questions answered. Please forgive us for our rude introductions. It's just we are not familiar with this place and we've heard many rumors, so we couldn't help but be a little suspicious, if
Rumors.
that is the correct term.
Rumors. That is interesting. There are not many who visit us, and thus not much news leaves either. What rumors drew you here?
We had heard that recently your sheep have been, shall we say, in dire straits, and we
Yes.
had heard similar reports from other places. We came to believe that this was because of a cursed item, perhaps, and came to investigate.
Our sheep were in danger due to a giant invasion. Uh, the giants are and ever have been a problem for shepherds in these passes.
Yes, and we did initially believe that it may have just been these giants. However, as my companions have stated, we did a little bit more digging, shall we say, and we decided to go into the woods.
All right.
Good Thane, I'm afraid to inform you, there are werewolves in the city.
Okay. I'm gonna ask insights from everybody.
Insight, you said?
Yep.
Uh, I
You-
believe that is a 22.
I got a 10.
Yeah, I got
17.
22.
Waver with the clutch high rolls.
17 isn't low.
I mean, yeah. I didn't get a roll from Dane.
For what
Insight.
was I rolling
Insight.
for?
Insight.
He's having everyone roll insight.
Everyone. Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't really. Okay, so
When you mentioned the that the town has werewolves in it, you see his eyes flicker a little bit, looking at the door. Fear, possibly a bit of deception there.
Ooh.
That was
all right.
for Livio, Dane, and Waver.
Wait, what do you mean by
All right.
a little bit of deception there?
As in, he may be trying to hide things.
I kind of give Padre a knowing look that indicates I believe they're lying about something.
What makes you say that we have werewolves?
Because not too long ago, we fought some ourselves. We even have the injuries to prove it.
A roving pack of werewolves, then? That's interesting. We had certainly not
Except
heard.
when we defeated these werewolves, they turned into the citizens of the city.
That does come as a surprise.
Hmm.
Thus, we
It does.
became
It,
wary,
it does.
especially upon rumors from the populace of a bear man. Thus, we came to you, thinking you may have been able to give us some more insight.
It doesn't actually take a roll to sense that the anger coming off him.
Mm,
Well,
okay. Padre's just gonna straight up ask, "Are you a werewolf, sir?"
I am not.
Okay, do you have anyone who can check for lycanthropy in the village?
This is a village of farmers.
Just thought I'd ask.
Can any of us check for lycanthropy? Or does anybody have any spells prepared that can do that?
Sadly, no.
Okay.
I can only think of one spell that would do it off the top of my head. And it's a cleric spell.
Okay.
Now, good sir, please do not misunderstand me. I mean no ill intent by saying these things. As I said, we came to you purely because we wished for your insight. After all, someone of your ranking but no doubt has immaculate knowledge of the city, so we thought if anyone were to know about this situation, it would be you. So any
He
information,
stands up.
anything at all.
He stands up. My entire purpose here is to protect my town, protect my community. That is all. That is the only thing worth doing. You tell me people in my community are werewolves. That tells me that I need to work harder to protect my community. I have giants attacking. Now you say I have these shapeshifters attacking. Seems that my work never ends. I must ask you to leave.
Of
Okay.
course, same. But remember, us adventurers do not wish to leave you on your own. If there is anything we can do, anything at all to help you, we would be more than happy to.
I would think that you've done enough as it is.
Padre's gonna turn around to go walk out the door
Olivia's
without
gonna
another
walk out
word.
as well.
Well, I do believe we've taken enough of your time, and I have no doubt you have many things to do. I wish you luck.
And you in your search.
And yeah, with that, we will leave.
Oh, also.
As soon as we go out the door and the door closes, I'm just gonna like, Padre's just gonna say, I don't know about you guys, but I don't fucking trust the guy.
I believe we found our bear man, although he's a lot far less malicious than we initially assumed.
Did he growl at all at us?
Oh.
This is out of character. I'm asking Darth.
Only if there was enough of a growl in my intonation. I
Okay.
wouldn't describe it as such, but it was close.
He was visibly angry at some point, but I don't know if that really counts.
Yeah, like he Darth straight up said that we didn't even need to roll to tell there was anger coming off of him.
I mean, you had just told him that people in his town were werewolves.
Can we talk to the other person who showed us to him?
The person who showed you where he lived, or his wife?
Wife.
Well, aren't we outside?
Yeah, at this point you're outside.
Well, we left the office, I thought.
Oh.
I thought we left the house, but
Yeah.
okay.
If you hadn't left the house yet, the wife actually comes to usher you to leave the house. You can try and talk to her at that point.
Mind.
Oh, you can try and talk to her then. That's fine.
I mean, yeah, Padre just basically went straight to the exit.
That was
the
what I had
house.
understood, so that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, what are you folks doing?
I like the. I don't know if we have leads. So the innkeeper apparently is pretty new to town, but people seem to accept them.
Mhm.
Uh, so I could talk to the innkeeper.
All right.
On the contrary, I I believe that this Thane is our bear man.
I think we should keep an eye on events that happen amongst town because I believe drastic measures are going to be taken soon.
Agreed.
What do you mean by drastic measures?
Let's just say I believe your Thane may have much work to do, and we wish to help as much as we can.
Wait, was this talking to the wife still?
I mean, I'm just gonna roll with it. If that's what Darv interprets that as, hell,
Alright,
I'll roll
sure.
with it.
I was asking for my own edification.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Because I was, it sounded like you were in character there for a second, but I
yeah,
guess
it did.
I apologize.
It's
no,
I
you're
okay.
good.
I am just curious as to what you think possibly drastic here.
Um,
But I do know that Dane would like to question the innkeeper.
yeah, because the innkeeper was the other like outsider until recently.
Hmm.
I think that's I think that's not a bad idea. Perhaps we can with her being an outsider up until recently, perhaps she could offer a
Advice to not be
more
hated.
unique
Yeah.
perspective on the town than the rest of the villagers.
All right. Well, you're gonna head back to the inn then. Second. Do you like the snipping tool occasionally?
So what was her name again? The owner of the inn?
Kayla.
Ayala. Got it.
Is Broshi back yet? No.
What are we doing?
I was asking if Broshi was back yet because
Oh yeah, I'm here. Hi.
the last thing I read was BRB. So
I heard something about going to the inn
go.
to talk to
Yeah, you
the.
go to the inn.
Yeah.
When you walk into the inn, the main person doing any serving at all is the innkeeper, Kayla. She's a gnome. I've got a picture of her up in the Discord.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
we
that the
have.
same
Yeah,
gnome we
we've
met
talked to
before?
her already.
Yeah,
We
we've
talked to
met
her
her
when we
before.
first arrived.
Oh yeah, that's yep. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you could say we walked in.
Yeah. I only remember that because I gave her like 2 gold as a tip.
Mm-hmm.
Waver actually gave some pretty good tips.
Um,
There were decent tips there. She was happy.
how many other people are around at the moment besides us?
Currently, it's mid-afternoon, so there's only about 3 other people in there.
Okay. Um,
The dinner rush will be another hour or so.
I mainly, I guess, this is out of character. I'm struggling with what to do. So if
um,
I'm not speaking up, it's mainly because I don't know what to do.
It's fair.
We need to get as much information as we can from this innkeeper. Padre, I believe you would probably get along with her best, considering your similarity.
Yes, and
All gnomes are alike.
racist stereotypes. But no, I guess I'll go up to her and in Gnomish, I will say, uh, "Are you Kaela?"
No. Oh yes, I am. What can I do for you?
Um, I do believe we spoke briefly when we first arrived in this town,
Yes,
and
seems right.
I've come to the understanding that you're somewhat of a newcomer here.
Yes, I found my way here about 6 months ago. I've managed to build up quite a nice little inn in that time.
I see. Well, it's a nice inn. Um, I was wondering about so my party is has come here to investigate some shall we say supernatural issues.
Supernatural issues. Can't say I've seen
I
much of that.
um I just wanted to ask a few questions.
I'm
Um
happy to answer,
okay,
as long as
yeah,
I'm not busy yet.
yeah.
Is this all happening? Are they like full
We're
on
talking in
we
Gnomish right now
are they both talking in Gnomish or just Padre?
She's also talking to Gnomish because, well,
Okay.
because I initiated in Gnomish.
yes.
Um so with you being somewhat of a newcomer here, I wanted to get I thought maybe perhaps you could have offer a somewhat unique perspective on happenings in the town that some other villagers who have stayed here longer would not be able to offer. What are your thoughts on the Thane specifically?
Ivar's a good man. I've seen him put his life at risk many times to defend people and the farms in this area.
Mm,
This place is his first love, even before his family, I believe.
I see. Um, d- from your time here, um have you would you say you've noticed anything peculiar about him?
The last couple of weeks, he has seemed more frustrated, more angry, but that's
Mm,
probably because the Giants have gotten much more insistent in their attacks.
see. And speaking of these giants, I understand that they've been quite a problem for quite a long time.
When I moved in, it was because the last innkeeper had died from a giant attack.
Mm,
Found my home easily then. The people here
I
like
see.
my food.
Now, these giant attacks, would you say they've become more frequent recently than they have been before? Or less so? Or.
Yeah, I would say more frequent. They've always been fairly often, but now it feels like we can't go 2 days without an attack.
Mm. And about how long ago would you say you noticed the increase in frequency of the giant attacks?
About a month ago.
Would that happen to be around the same time that the Thane started to seem more angry, as you
Well,
put it?
as I said, the reason I think he is angry is because of the increase in the attacks.
Fair, fair. Okay.
Are you saying the giants are attracted by his mood?
Let's just say there is much we suspect concerning him that the common villager probably would not understand.
That's sweet of you to call me a common villager.
Okay. Anyway, I believe I don't believe I have any further questions. But thank you for providing us a little bit more insight.
You are more than
And
welcome.
then I'll go back to the rest of the party and uh I guess motion them to come with me out of the inn, out of earshot of any of the other people, other patrons.
They can say whether or not they're doing it.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
going.
So when we get out of the inn, um, in kind of a hushed voice, and I'll basically relay what Michaela told me, just from start to finish, how the conversation went.
All right. Sounds like she's not either. Everyone's in on it, or they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
She said this behavior happened a month ago. Isn't it around the time that the cursed items got released?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Perhaps
And that's
our
why
beautiful
I
Thane, who wanted to protect his town more than anything, sacrificed something deep down, wore the cursed item, and used it to protect the village.
it's a good theory.
I was gonna say she said that she saw um, him risk his life to protect the village,
Mm.
or at least put his life on the line. I was wondering, like, has she seen him fight then? In which case, like, how did he do it without any weapons?
Perhaps he no longer has weapons because he has something stronger than what he used to.
Yeah,
He
but
no longer
That
has
is my
need for the
suspicion.
blade. He no longer has need for the blade, for he can transform into the strongest being he can think of.
yeah,
Right.
but like my theory is then if she has seen this, then she's probably in on it.
Well,
I
it could
not
be
necessarily.
that he was not he was not always in possession of the relic we are after. And so
I be-
perhaps there was a time that he did require weapons, maybe that's what she was referring to.
it is my belief he likely fell into possession of this cursed item shortly after it went missing.
I I think I agree with that. The
And if that's
question
the
is,
case, we've just told someone that who has great and terrible power that their subordinates are acting out of line. What do you think they would do next?
Sorry, say that again. I didn't quite hear you.
We just told this man, who we believe to have this immense power, that his, shall we say, subordinates are acting out of line. What do you think his next course of action would be?
That is a
Well,
concerning thought.
yeah.
First, I believe he would eliminate the threat within his city that came not a few days long ago. After all, we are in the know, and we are outsiders. In
Sadly,
other words, I wouldn't go too heavily asleep tonight.
yeah. So we prepare for a response.
What time of day is it right now, Darth?
It is getting close to supper time, so you're looking about 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I have
So probably not enough time to like try to do something tonight.
I was gonna say I could spy on him tonight as a rat or something. See what he's up to.
I wouldn't risk it. If he can truly become a bear man, then his senses would be amplified far beyond a normal human's, correct?
One would think.
Therefore, he might be able to find you, and we don't want one of us caught out there all on their own.
I mean, Wolfric has their bird.
I'm pretty sure
So
bearmen don't have atomic breath.
concerning the artifact, do you think he would keep it in his manor somewhere, or or perhaps would he keep it somewhere else?
He would
Where
keep it away from prying eyes, but in easy access.
right.
So we probably in his bedroom, right?
That would be one of the places that fits that description, yes.
Do we want to sneak in?
I believe he will likely come to us. After all, the note we got, when the people who found this cursed item to begin with confronted the being, it hunted them down at night. I believe
Okay.
that behavior will repeat. He will
So
likely
let's.
come to us.
I think I would rather not wait for that, as we do not yet know the extent of how powerful his bear form would be.
We know he can tear giants limb from limb easily.
What I'm saying is, I think it would be better to for us to be the ones acting first, shall we say, before things escalate.
Yeah, but the problem with that, we need evidence before we can actually accuse him.
Not I wasn't necessarily referring to making a formal accusation,
I don't know if we're going to just attack
but
him. I don't know if that's the right idea.
obviously we would want to avoid that as well. But what I'm suggesting is before night falls, perhaps we could have Jane turn into a rat or something small that could infiltrate his manor and possibly locate this lost artifact.
Yeah, I could do that.
Before
I mean,
nightfall, though, because
Livia and I are pretty good at sneaking too. If we needed.
I have a +4 to stealth.
Yeah,
I
but you can.
+6.
Yeah, I also have +6.
okay. So maybe the three of you could go then, and since you three would be the most nimble out of our party.
So we have hang on. So we have waiver thinks that we let we're inevitably going to be attacked and we should prepare, whereas Padre is suggesting perhaps we sneak into the manor and see if we can find an artifact.
Yes,
Um,
and remove it
um,
from his possession before
um,
use it
I think
against him.
to provide a third option, I'm not saying this is what we should do, but we could kind of do surveillance on the manor to see if the creature emerges. Um, so those are all three good options. I am open. I'm curious what people think we should do.
I like trying to locate the item and maybe taking it out of his possession first.
Okay.
Um,
Uh,
Broshi, I imagine we probably do know where it is because we just came from there to go when we went to
yeah,
the.
yeah, but it's such a busy metropolis. It's all right. So it sounds like Padre and Jane are in favor of the stealth route. Anybody else with thoughts?
I'm fine with whatever.
I'll go with party majority. It's just I don't know how much I could contribute to the stealth plan.
Says the girl who can cast invisibility.
In the event, like we can have everybody else standing outside, and in the event that we
Right,
do
just
need to
camping
fight,
up.
I can cast message.
There we go.
I I think this is a great idea.
Wolfric, any thoughts?
Nope.
Okay. Sounds like we're going in. Cue Ocean's 11 music.
Um,
Why did my mind go to Cake by the Ocean for some reason?
I want cake. I shouldn't have cake,
so
but
I want cake.
so earlier when we were at the manor, I'll try to like. Can I try to like like remember if there were any like spots that could potentially make um good like a good spot for camp that would not be easily seen from the manor?
um, it's all peaked roofs. There's no flat roofs at all because the area gets a decent amount of snow. So couldn't camp up there. There's a couple of spots in alleys nearby that might work, depending on whether or not there's actually guards wandering through the town after
Right.
dark.
Hmm. I mean, preferably we would want to do this before dark, I would think. Uh, since that is when I'm assuming
It's fair.
the
Yeah.
Thane would don the the artifact would be during the night. So
There are a couple
I mean, like
alleys.
how? Sorry.
I was gonna say there are a couple alleys you could duck into that are out of the main bit of sight, but again, if someone's looking for you, they'll see you.
Right. Um. So okay. So like like is the manor like at all like separated from like the other buildings, or is it just like in with everything else?
It's pretty much right at the
Kind of.
center of town. It's
Is
not.
it possible to get a map of the town, or
I don't have one.
okay?
Okay. So how many other people are like walking around around like the center of town at this hour?
During
What
during
would you
dinner
say?
time or after dinner?
Like during, I guess during and after.
Actually, we
During
should probably do during dinner, right?
during dinner time,
Ooh,
there's no
maybe.
one.
Because he's gonna probably be eating dinner, and at that point, he's probably not gonna be donning the item.
Okay, so
Also,
but do you
there's
think
not gonna be
during
any
dinner
people
there's no one? Like, would that include guards or are there guards
There's
still?
no one you see on the streets during dinner time because everyone's inside eating.
Well, you
All right.
know what? That might be the perfect time then to do it. Mission Impossible.
Copyright. Copyright.
All right. Well, you said it's like pretty much dinner now, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, I say we have no time to waste then.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, how are we doing things?
I leave my quarterstaff behind.
All right, so
Take care of this for me.
who's going
I
in?
leave
Uh,
my giant wolf behind.
me, Dane, and Livio, I think.
Yeah. And
I'm-
then
Dane and Livio.
Yeah, I can give invisibility to one of you.
ooh,
Probably the giant.
probably sorry?
The giant.
Yeah, probably the
Whatever
giant, I
gender.
would think. Yeah, because like Jane can like turn into a rat and be like low visibility anyway.
Okay.
Like
Dane is
Dane is-
invisible.
Okay.
How long does that last?
30
It's
seconds.
What?
up to an hour.
Okay, we got plenty of time.
Okay. Yeah. So, and then I guess the rest of us should probably
We
just
got
like
plenty of time. Famous
duck
last
out
words.
into a nearby alley, ready to rush in should we get the message from Jane.
Yeah, we're on standby, ready to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Sorry. You go.
I assume you're going to the front door.
I was actually gonna. I want to look around the house, see if I can find any like small holes that I can crawl into.
Yeah, find a side door or a back door
Yeah.
or a window.
An unlocked
Yeah.
window.
Yeah.
All right. You managed to find there is a back door, or there's several unlocked windows.
There we go.
There's even a hole leading into the basement that you can find there.
All right.
Okay.
I would like to turn into a rat and go into that hole.
Sure. What are
All
the
right. I guess I'll go through one of the unlocked windows. I mean, obviously, I don't know the layout of the house, but I'll be trying to target a bedroom.
Okay. I'm gonna ask for stealth
Yeah, and
rolls.
All right.
Oh boy, here we go.
12.
25.
I'll be honest, Jane. I
That's
was less
10.
concerned with yours.
Oh, okay.
You're in a basement as a rat.
And I'm invisible.
Yeah.
With
Livio's
invisibility, actually.
Livio's crawling into a window that's not the one Dane went through.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. So Livio and Dane both crawled into windows. Different windows led to the same room. They're both in a dining room. And Jane, you are downstairs in the basement. It is musty and dark down here.
I have dark vision for
Mhm.
30 feet.
Yep.
As a rat.
Jane pulls out a very small torch in rat form.
You see a bunch of crates, but nothing too far out of the ordinary.
Okay. Is that all that's in the basement? And then like that and like maybe some stairs?
Yep. Nope. I apologize. At the one end of the basement, there is cold storage for food.
Okay. In that case, I'll probably just try and make my way upstairs.
Sure.
And I'll be looking for. Is there a second floor to this building?
There is.
All right, I'll be looking for some sort of stairway to the second floor, I guess.
It's pretty easy to see. It's right outside the dining room. The stairwell going or stairway going up to the second floor is right there.
All right, I'll be heading up those.
Livia's
Okay.
just gonna search the first floor.
All right, where are you searching, Livia?
Praying that he. Well, I don't know the layout. I don't. Not the dining hall.
Is his office on the first floor?
His office was in the first floor.
I would like to peek into the office, see if he's in there first.
You peek into the office, and at his desk is his wife. He is nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
Well, this isn't good.
I'm gonna leave the office for later then. I don't wanna be noticed.
Okay. At that point, Broshi, where were you looking?
Anywhere that's not the dining hall. I don't know the layout and what's in the manor.
All right. So you have the dining hall. There's a kitchen. Other than that, there's the office and a small, nicer reception room.
Let's check the reception room.
Cool. There is no one in there at the moment. However, you can look around if you like. Dane, you're heading up the stairs.
Yep. And I definitely make note of any open windows I could jump through.
It's fair.
If something happens.
Okay. Up the stairs, you see 3 rooms upstairs. 3 doors.
Okay. I just take my best guess at which one looks like a bedroom, I guess.
Okay. Well, you. I'm gonna ask for a stealth roll at this point.
Okay. Do I have my heroic inspiration? I do. I'm using my heroic inspiration.
Okay.
Thank God.
I mean, it's not like I have a terrible stealth, but 13, and I'm invisible. So
Okay. You open the door. There is a little bit of creaking to the door, but not terrible. You see a bedroom. Not a very large bedroom, but it is a bedroom. Perception check, please.
all right.
Livio is checking the reception area.
You
Why not?
you see in the bed is a boy, maybe 12 years old.
Okay.
I would like to make my way upstairs.
Cool. Livio, I'm gonna ask for a search check.
What is the search check? Is it
Sorry,
perception?
investigation. I apologize.
Investigation. Okay. That's a 4.
Damn.
You look through and you find the silver serving set and are just kind of mesmerized by it because you're thinking silver doesn't make a lot of sense for what you think is a werewolf.
Can I? What's the smallest thing in the serving set?
That would be the sugar bowl.
Can I take the sugar bowl?
Sure can.
Awesome.
All right.
Kleptomaniac.
He wants to see if it's really silver.
Yeah, it's silver. We're dealing with werewolves.
Kleptomaniac.
All right. At this point, I assume Dane, you're backing out of that room.
Yep.
All right. So you back out of that room, and well, there's a rat at your feet.
I do a little wave.
I wait.
You're invisible.
You're invisible.
Oh, and yeah, that's. I'm going to.
You know, I still imagine Dane waves and Jane waves back, even though Dane is invisible.
I'm going to. There was 3 doors up there, right?
There are.
I want to check the one furthest away from the staircase.
Okay, so the one furthest away from the staircase, you open it or you push into it because you're small.
Yeah.
And it's a dressing room. It's got a mirror, a spot for a bunch of makeup, for a woman to sit and get ready.
I see. I'll still. There's nobody in there right now, is there?
Nope. She's at the desk downstairs.
All right, I'll still go in there and look around, see
Cool.
if I can find it.
I'll get an investigation check from you.
I got 17.
Sadly, you do not find the Ursicorium.
Where is that?
Okay, I guess I go in the third room.
All right, Dane, you open the door for the third room, and you see the master bedroom. You see clothes strewn all over the place,
Ooh.
and the window is open.
Oh. I guess I'll look out the window and see if I see anything unusual.
You look out the window and you see the streets below.
Like no footprints or anything that would be like an impact.
Not that you see. No.
Okay. Well, I'll look around and see if I can find what we're looking for.
I'll get an investigation roll from you.
All right. Well.
All right. So
Best I could.
yeah, no, it's very very good. You notice that it wasn't just clothes strewn all over the place. It was items at random, and they were damaged as they were thrown. It almost appears like there are claw marks.
Yeah. That's what I figured. But there's no artifact. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's about what we expected to see if we didn't find the artifact. I'll jump out the window.
I mean, you can slow
Can
fall,
you
so
do
you're not
that
taking any
stealthily?
damage.
I just wanted to use my class feature. All right.
Yep, you can slow
okay.
fall. You
Yeah.
take no damage. It's fine.
Do I hear anything as he lands?
He lands perfectly softly.
I guess as a rat, I'll check the next door over.
Yep, you see again, exactly as I described to Dane, a room that's been torn through like a Tasmanian devil's been through it. The window is
I guess-
open.
Yeah, I guess I would check the room.
And as I said, items are strewn all over the place. Some of them appear to be damaged. It looks like there's claw marks in them.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I think I've come to the conclusion now that he fled. I would like
See,
to check out the
Livy-
window.
Livio doesn't know this, so after some contemplation, he's going to put the silver bowl back down and then move on to the kitchen.
All right. You move into the kitchen. There's a bunch of stuff there for food preparation. Mutton was the offering tonight. Mutton's often the offering.
I'll come back in the back window. Basically, the reason I went out the window is there was the kid, and I didn't want to risk waking him up.
It's fair. You can get in the back window again.
Yeah, and I basically try to find. I'm looking for Livio to let him know that I think we're done here.
You find him.
All right, so I kind of signal him to leave.
You are invisible.
Well, by tapping him on the shoulder.
Olivio, tap, tap, tap. Nothing's there.
Okay. Is this actually happening?
We would have discussed this ahead of time. Like,
Okay, but you need to keep in mind that Dana's invisible and Livio is already jumpy. So
Alright,
if
I
you
guess-
actually go through with this, he is going to scream.
all right, I will whisper to Livio.
Because that's not scary at all.
Because that's not scary at all.
It's so much better. Dane, you should whisper in Groover's voice.
Oh god, no.
God. You guys want to cause psychic damage here?
Bruh, you're gonna cause us to get caught, is what you're doing.
All right.
Okay, I assumed we would have discussed a plan ahead of time. If the plan you would have been against me signaling you somehow while I'm invisible, then I don't signal you while I'm invisible.
Okay. Wait, but like, isn't there like a way? Can Dane just can Dane drop the invisibility
No.
himself, or does
I mean, Dane has a
Flavor has
way to
it, yeah.
drop it, but
At
It's
this
not a good idea.
at this point, could I go downstairs and like would I be able to notice Livio down there?
yeah, you can head down there and it's fine. Like, just in case everyone's not familiar with the easy way that Dane has to drop the invisibility, all he has to do is make an attack.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yes,
do that.
swing at
attack
Livio.
himself?
It
Swing at
automatically
Livio.
drops the spell. Otherwise, in this particular case, Dane's not in control of the spell. Waver is.
I would like to go up to Livio and tell him that I'm pretty sure he jumped out of the window with the cursed item.
So
Okay.
a rat comes up to tell you this.
Did they like? Since I'm in the kitchen, I'm assuming like Jane crawled up on the counter or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's way better than getting tapped on the shoulder by an invisible man.
They both make me laugh.
Livio's gonna nod and make his way out, I guess,
Cool.
back to the dining hall.
I'll follow, or actually, I guess I'll go through the basement again. Just go through the hole that I went through initially.
Excellent.
All
All
right,
right.
and then we meet up outside.
You folks all meet up outside. You can discuss what you found out.
Yeah, so we'll meet up with the rest of the party and basically say it looks like uh, he might be the bear. That his room was uh, a chaotic mess. There were claw marks, and it looks like he probably jumped out the window at some point.
Did it?
Oh, what's
Did
that?
it? Did it
The
look
bear
like?
man leapt out of the window, having transformed, obviously hunting for prey. I wonder where he would have went.
Probably to hunt us.
Oh, if only someone came up with a plan to stay, wait, and plan to fight him.
You don't know he's going after you. You don't even know if he's going after anyone. Maybe he's not even the bear man, and the bear man went in and attacked him.
Yeah, so
There was no blood.
There was no blood.
there's no footprints outside the window, so it would have like significantly before we came if that's what happened.
Also, the window was opened from the inside, meaning the person who was the bear man was inside and then jumped out, so.
Yes. Mm,
But yeah, Waver's gonna really play this up. She's giving so much sass for this.
All right. So
All
what are you
right,
doing?
well,
waiver. This is a good actually. This is a good thing because what we can do now is we can just wait until he comes back. And then
so you want to survey the window of the bedroom, or you
Okay,
probably won't.
I feel like
here's
if we,
well,
here's
we
the
wouldn't wait inside
here's
his
the
manor.
problem with that. We don't know how long that's going to take.
yeah,
That's a fair point.
people could be out and about after that, and then they'll see us just outside
I
of his
mean,
manor.
and if he's a shapeshifter, he could just come back as himself, and he wouldn't even like have to. It
Okay.
wouldn't be noticeable. Even.
How much time has passed since they can since they started?
That entire search took about, I'm gonna say, 20 minutes.
Okay. So then I guess at this point are there like people coming out on the street again or no?
Starting to get to be.
Okay.
Not a whole lot, but a few.
It sounded like you had the doings of an idea, but
I'm contemplating.
well, okay. So, Waver, I believe your idea was something along the lines of we make a camp and hope that we get attacked. We can still do that. We wouldn't have made our camp by this time anyway.
That's a fair point.
Except, how does he know where we are?
I don't
Well,
think
we
he
could.
does if he left trying to look for us.
Exactly. So,
Mm,
how long do you think it'll take him to find us? And
Well,
by
we
that
don't.
time, don't you think there will be people who notice us?
I mean, if I were him, my first thought would be the inn, just because like that's where you go to sleep and eat.
Especially considering we definitely had interest about the town, so it's only natural we would go to the newcomer. So,
right.
Yeah.
So here, like, if he's actually the bear man, He has our scent. He
This is
knows
a
what he's
good
looking
point.
for
He has our scent.
because
Um.
we were inside
Okay,
the house before.
Dane. When you say he jumped out the window, was there any indication of how long ago he jumped out the window?
Well, I looked for footprints out the window, and there weren't any. So the theory is that he jumped out was the window was opened from the inside, and the place looked like there were claw marks and things were
Right.
thrown about. So no idea when that would have been, but obviously we met with him, so we know it's sometime after
Sometime
that, and
after that.
yeah.
Garth, how
I have a okay.
long ago about was it that we left his manor when we met with them?
About 2 hours.
Okay.
Another question. The paths of this town, or what are they made of? Are they made of like cobblestone, or are they made of dirt?
They are made out of stone from the mountains nearby.
Okay, yeah. So you wouldn't even see footprints to begin with.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Can Jane turn into anything that is good at smelling?
Not right now. I've just used up both of my wild shapes.
Dang.
I mean, I
We do
the
have a
wolf
hoodie.
here.
This is true. Could Hoodie maybe pick up his scent?
If he had one of the garments that you guys were talking about, maybe.
Well,
Maybe could he possibly pick it up just like from the open window that he leapt out of?
I
Or
can go and grab something. I will go and grab something.
Olivia, you didn't happen to actually steal that.
No, Olivia, put it back.
Okay.
Mm,
I'll just climb up to the window and grab something.
All
are
right.
you doing so stealthily?
Yes, I'm still invisible.
Wait, you
Yep,
are?
I never dropped the spell.
That's true.
I never
Yeah,
said
we
Oh,
it.
were
so
all-
we've
yeah,
been talking to an invisible man this
Yeah,
entire
we were
time.
all
Yep.
in
That's
there
kinda
for
funny.
20 minutes.
I'm gonna ask for your athletics roll. I assume it's not an issue.
My computer just had a brain fart.
That's
I
fair.
saw 6 people talking at the same time.
All good. I'm gonna ask for an athletics roll from you because you're trying to climb.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
that looks solid.
And I do have the rope as well.
Yep. I wasn't too
I
worried as long as you
I
didn't
just
roll a
want to
1.
imagine that Dane did a sick backflip back up to the top where he could have got friends.
Okay, you get up there and you can find some article of clothing, pull it down.
Yep. And I'll maybe see if there's anything with like claw mark that I could grab.
Give me an intelligence check.
All right, sure. Oop, I'm dumb.
Oof. 6.
Yeah, you find something that has a claw mark and don't think much of it, and that's fine.
Okay.
Oh no!
That's ominous.
What is the something?
You're good.
I mean, we might be able to tell when you come back with it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
sure. Oh God,
Because he did say that your character doesn't think much of it. So, like, yeah.
All right. Well, I might have to come back. It was like something really noticeable, but all right. So the invisible man shows up and pulls out. I don't even know how that works, but I will set down these couple items.
I'll get an
and,
intelligence check from everybody.
Okay. Just straight intelligence.
Just straight intelligence.
Very smart either.
17.
I got a 21.
7.
Hey, Padre and Waver. Isn't this the shirt that the Thane was wearing today?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, great.
Looks like we found our bear man.
Yeah. If we weren't sure before, we're sure now.
And
Um,
meanwhile, I got a 2. I'm like, that's a shirt.
It's taken a lot of damage. It might not be all that recognizable as a shirt anymore.
yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. I get while we have it here, we can try to use it to
I mean,
get the scent.
we would have. I didn't want to like we would have told you what we saw regarding the conversation I see. We would have told you that we didn't see any sign of him. We just saw the kid upstairs and the wife and nobody was in the dining room.
Right.
Okay, well,
Um,
Hoodie's gonna get a scent of the shirt.
and then after Hoodies gets the scent of the shirt, Dane maybe put it back. I don't know.
Hoodie gets a scent of the shirt and whimpers
Oh.
and starts to cower a little bit, and then starts to go into the alley where you're under the stairs or under the open window and sniff the ground there.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's got
I
something he could follow.
okay. I assume
Dane,
we're all
quickly
following.
return. Dane, quickly return that shirt. We follow the dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Before
Do some more acrobatics.
before we actually follow the dog, can I cast Speak with Animals and ask why Hoodie is whimpering?
I just imagine Livia go, "What's wrong, buddy?"
What's it literally? What's wrong, buddy?
Demon bear. I
Demon
smell
bear.
demon.
Okay. Olivia's gonna
Demon.
pat Hoodie on the head. I know I could count on you, buddy.
Invisible
All right.
Dane pats Hoodie in.
Oh man. All right. Well, I guess once Dane returns the shirt, we'll follow Hoodie.
All right, I do so.
All right. Hoodie leads outside of town. Goes right for the front gates. Everyone's following.
Yep.
Hoodie.
Yeah.
I guess when we get outside the front gates, we should probably try to be like a little more stealthy and not like just like lumbering around. That way if we can maybe get the jump on them.
Yeah, I highly doubt that's gonna happen.
Hoodie moves straight towards the woods.
I kind of lift up Padre a little bit, and I'm like, "Oh my God, Padre can fly!"
Dane, this isn't the time for jokes.
Can I get perception rolls from everybody?
5.
22.
18.
Also 18.
All right. So everyone but Jane, well before you get to the tree line, sees dark figures in the trees. And as you look a little closer, it's 3 men
Please, are
held.
you here?
Is Bees gone?
I just noticed that bees didn't.
Yeah,
make-
bees didn't roll.
Yeah,
but-
bees didn't roll in the last two where you asked everyone to roll.
I apologize. I only have. Oh, no.
Am I rolling?
Well, it's rolling perception. Yep. Okay, so
Damn.
literally everyone but Jane sees well before you get to the tree line these dark shapes in the trees, and as you get closer and look closer, you see it's three men held to the trees by what looks like boar spears.
So you're telling me my 5 was bad?
You may have been paying more attention at looking at Hoodie.
Yeah, everyone stops and pauses, and Jane just keeps moving forward.
Yeah, no, that's what I imagine is happening. I'm just like,
Yeah.
So are these guys like dead?
I mean, they're pinned to the trees about 15 feet up.
Holy shit.
And looking closer, you recognize all three of them.
Oh my god.
Are they the guards that took care of the body before?
Yeah.
But are they dead?
Yes.
oh, are they dead though?
Okay.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
dead. Okay. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, you said they're like 15 feet up? Is that what you said?
I
Sorry?
did. I said 15 feet
Was
up.
that about the same height as the bear, like the bear
That
claw marks were?
that was a bit higher than the bear
Wait,
claw
what are they?
marks.
Oh, higher. Okay. At what angle are the spears pinning them to
Yeah.
the trees?
It looks like it's quite possible that those spears have been thrown from, I don't want to say completely ground level, but yeah, thrown aimed up.
Aimed up? How? I'm just like trying to wrap my head around like how they would like
So-
be up there to have the spears thrown at them,
Is
right?
Jane still walking, or
I guess so.
that's very funny.
Okay,
I'm still
I guess-
following I'm still following Hoodie.
At this point, Jane, you've seen, first of all, that everyone else has stopped, and then you saw these bodies in the trees.
I assume Hoodie has also stopped.
Yes.
Okay. 15 feet. Shit.
They could have been. I don't know how possible it would be, but maybe thrown up and then while they were in.
Well, you think they were thrown up and then at mid throw, the person who the thing threw the spears?
I mean, it's not out of the question.
Yeah, I mean, it's an idea. It's a possibility.
This is such a funny thought. Like just having like seeing a bear, imagining a bear like throw up a person up against a tree, and then simultaneously throwing a spear at him to pin him to the tree. Okay. Anyway, so like, is that like the only thing where like of note? Like, is there any? Is there any like? I guess we could just continue following the scent that he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the best course of action.
All right. And Hoodie continues on. He stops for a bit in the area around them, circles the trees a few times, and then he does go a little deeper into the woods. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and click resume on the map from before.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna let you guys put yourselves in whatever order or whatever you like.
I'm pretty sure I was riding on top of Dane's shoulders or something. So
No, Padre's flying.
Patrick's
I'll,
flying. Dane, I don't know why you think Dane's here.
I'll just put myself next to Dane.
At this point, the invisibility's worn off.
Oh, it's been more than an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Livio is definitely like right behind Hoodie.
That's crazy. It took us like an hour to. You said this out right
It-
outside of town, or
Well, you were over 20 minutes doing the searches. You did a couple of climbs back in. I'm saying it's been about a half
Okay.
an hour at this point. Which, yeah.
a half an hour since we left town. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me do it like this. There we go.
All right.
You know, if depending on initiative and like, I could always grapple you.
Grapple me?
Yeah, and you can choose to fail the save, and
Okay.
then I can get you closer to where you need to be if that ever is the
That's
situation.
funny. I love it.
All right. You all hear from the north a roar and a very gravelly voice. Leave my town now!
I immediately unsheath my weapons. But also I jump down from Dane's shoulders at the first opportunity.
Sure. Gonna ask what you're doing.
Um, like, I guess.
Um,
Can we see him? Can we see him? Or, oh, I see. Werebears in the north area.
Just to confirm, are we able to see the werebear like wearing the ursicorium?
You don't see an ursicorium, you see a werebear.
Okay.
It is a full-on hybrid man-bear thing.
All right. Well,
And typically, how transformations work with that kind of thing is that it will
we just
meld
fuse
with
into
the
his form.
transformation.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
I want to yell out at the werebear. All we want is the item that you found. We don't want to. We don't want to hurt you.
I need to protect my town.
We can help you. We can help you protect your town, but that item is dangerous.
If I'm being honest here, I think you're harming your town more than helping them with that thing.
Sorry, but that's gonna be the wrong direction for him. Oh,
Yes.
All right, initiative
Matt.
time.
Well,
you guys were doing well, but his defending the town is the one thing that he values above everything else. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I was about to say, like,
I know, but that's something Livia would say.
I understand completely, absolutely. I was curious to see if you were going to be able to do it diplomatically and go from that. It was always a
Waver's
possibility.
approach was going.
I assume
Waver's
we are
approach was
rolling
going to
initiative, right?
be like,
Okay, so
I got a 13.
I'm actually adding everyone in so that I can do this.
I'll roll my initiative. 6.
All right.
I love it.
I'm gonna swap my initiative with Waver. It's only an 8, but it's still better than a 6.
Jane, did you actually get that 12 or
Me?
did
I got an
did
11.
an 11? Okay. It rolled for some people and some people's rolls counted. That's why I'm asking. Dane, did you actually roll? And
Yeah. You don't see my roll?
you got
Yeah,
a
I see Dane
16.
got a 24.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Dane got a 24.
That's what I see.
That's what I see.
Correct. 24.
For some reason,
Livio, yeah.
For some reason, the last thing showing up here were your perception checks. Give me a second. Yeah.
Yeah, I see all of our initiative rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the last thing I was
we'll-
getting here is I got. Oh, there they are. It just was
there
slow
it is.
loading. It was slow loading. That's okay. 20. Tuesday 11. That's fine. 24. And perfect. Yeah, I don't know why it was being slow. It just was. And just... All right. At which point, Dane, what would you like to do?
All right. So
Oh my god, a turn order at the top? What is this?
Oh, I just noticed that. That's so cool.
I guess I mean obviously I know out of character that a battle has been initiated, but like we were last I know we were in conversation, so it's weird for me to do
Mhm.
something if so
I get what you're saying.
like did just battle music start playing? Like why are we in the fight? Because he initiated combat.
Taking no action because you're not sure what the hell's going on is completely reasonable. I would say use your action for defensive bit, like using an action for dodge is not a terrible idea at that point.
Okay. I mean, obviously that's not ideal, but
No, it isn't. You're right, but I mean, I
okay.
get where you're coming from as well.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move up here, and I'll take the dodge action.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's fine. Wolfric, what are you doing?
I'll just cast mirror image.
Good call. All right. Now you can see that he's angry because he's gonna get to go. And well, Dane, you're the closest.
Oh,
Livia
wow,
annoyed him though. Livia annoyed
Yeah,
him.
I was gonna say.
Oh, Livia annoyed him. And, no, Livio, you did 1, 2, 3, 4.
Which space are you in, Livio?
It's in the
I'll just put him here.
Okay. Okay, Livio. Let me see. Bite. 18 hit you?
Sure does.
Uh, 16 points. Can I get a saving throw, please? Constitution.
Constitution saving throw. That's a nat 20.
Okay, that's
Nice.
good.
Nice.
I like that. That's important. And I mean, he's a bear, so he's going to claw you. And it hits. And you're going to fall down.
How much
Oh my
damage
god,
did I take?
Livio being the one to go prone for
17.
once?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hold on, like you're at 0 HP?
Yep, I'm at 0 HP.
Hold on. How much damage over 0?
I
Like,
took a total of so I took 16 first and then I took 17. So
and what was your HP at before?
26.
Okay. Wait. Okay, I guess I'll use a psionic die to try to reduce that by where is it? I gotta find it. Reaction.
You need to heal by at least 8, I believe, or at least prevent 8 damage.
Yeah. 8 or 9 damage. Yeah.
8 damage exactly is prevention.
Okay.
So I'm at 1 HP.
Yeah.
Livio is at 1. Livio does not fall down. Well, Livio falls down, but not for that reason. Livio,
Okay.
you're on your ass.
Livio,
I mean, I
Livio?
wouldn't be surprised if everyone just saw this guy lunge at Livio and just like choke slam him.
I mean,
Livio being the one to go prone for once? Oh my.
this thing about bears and their attacks doing nasty things, right?
I'm just doing that so I know I'm prone.
Yep, same way I do it. It's all good. Padre, it's your turn.
Oh my god, Ivan. Hi, Ivan.
Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and go up to Ivan and attempt to poke him with a short sword.
Padre, when did you take 9
Yep.
damage?
It was that's when that's how I started the session because we
That was
never
during
We
our
never
last
took a
fight,
long
though.
rest.
Never took a long rest. That's why. That's why I had to
Yeah.
We
ask.
never took a rest period.
I assume an 8 does not hit.
An 8 does not hit.
Okay. I will try to nick it with my scimitar then.
Sure.
That is a 22.
That
I
does
assume
hit.
that hits.
That does
All
hit.
right. The werebear takes 8 slashing.
It does.
All right. And I'm immediately going to use a bonus action to do second wind and regain 10 hit points, which puts me back up to max.
That seems reasonable. Jane, it's your turn.
All right.
Just real quick, I forgot to mention on my turn something which was uncanny metabolism. I used that.
That's fine.
Okay.
I am okay with that.
Okay. I would like, being that Livio is laying down right now, I could probably easily shoot my bow over him.
You can.
So I will do that with a +1 arrow.
Plus 1 arrow. Sure.
Okay. It's +1 to whatever this roll is because I don't.
Yep, it
Don't know
doesn't.
how to
It doesn't
apply
add
it.
it. I know. Yep. It's a hit.
17. Okay. And then it deals 7 piercing.
Yep.
And then also, I can actually do a bonus action because I'm not in a wild shape.
It's true.
I will cast Healing Word at the 2nd level on Livio.
Man, I wonder why.
Seems reasonable.
I mean, he is at 1 hit point. I don't know why you think he needs more.
At heals for 16 hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
Rolled pretty well on that.
Excellent. All right. Waver?
All right. First of all, let us get Mantle of Inspiration in this.
It seems
So,
reasonable.
Let's go. Dane, Livio, Jane, and Wolfric are my 4 targets.
So it's half of my movement to get up, correct?
Yes.
Yep. You won't get opportunity attacked, so.
Yeah, I know.
You also all get 2 temporary hit points.
Woo!
Hooray.
I suppose 2 is better than no temporary hit points.
Hey, you don't know.
Um,
He might do exactly
So,
the amount of
That's
damage.
like 10% of my entire health, so I'm
Yeah.
fine with it.
w-
Wait, who gets it?
You, Livio, Jane, and Wolfric.
Darth, what would you say is half of 35?
So
Was
it's
it
gonna.
round up or round down?
I will let you move 20 if you want.
Okay. I'm just gonna move back here.
Sure.
Can we see the
Hide behind Hoodie.
What's that piece?
Can we see the guy? I don't have.
The werebear, Ivan. Right here.
Oh, I see. The little.
It's a bit hard to see, yeah. And
Is the
then
Dane's name Ivan?
I think so.
Ivar.
It does say Ivan.
Yeah, I wasn't.
We don't know. You guys are making giant assumptions that this is the Dane.
There, I'll put Ivar with a question mark. How about that?
That's fair. I'm just used to them throwing names on whatever there bees. It is what it is.
Hey Dane, how would you like to be large?
Sure.
I cast enlarge on Dane.
Give me a second here. It makes him a large creature, doesn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
It bumps him
well,
up
yeah.
one size category and gives
just
him
wait.
advantage. It gives him advantage on strength stuff and an extra d4 of damage.
Considering I often do 3 attacks a turn, that's pretty good.
Yep.
All right.
And for my movement, I shall hide in the trees because I am a coward.
Livio. The bear seemed upset with you.
I'm not
I
surprised.
don't know why. I don't know why. I can't possibly conceive of why he would be mad.
So Livio is terrified because he just got charged at by a werebear. I wonder why. And then in response, he's going to shoot at the werebear because he's not scared. Padri's closer. He won't get attacked. Totally. Longbow.
Which arrows
15.
are you using?
Not the walloping.
Just regular arrows?
Yeah.
All right. It's a hit.
Does that hit? That does hit. Okay. That is 3 piercing damage, and then Hoodie is also going to attack because why not?
Sure.
That's a 2. Well, that's technically a 5.
That's not
It
gonna
doesn't
hit. It's not gonna hit. Oh.
Yeah, then that's my
Dane.
turn.
It is Dane's turn.
All right. Well, it's time to punch. I am going to assume that a werebear has some resistances, so I will activate elemental form. Ahoy! Go! Fire punches.
Yep.
I will. Do I have increased reach when I'm large waver? Do you know? Or I guess I probably would mention it.
I think
nobody.
you still have the same reach.
Okay. So I mean, I have increased punch reach. It's just I would have increased grapple reach if that was the case. I guess I will walk up to. Actually, I don't need to be in range to attempt. I will. Actually, no, I do because of the way it works. I will do an attack. Do. Does that hit?
It's a hit.
DC 14. I'm gonna use my once per turn grapple attempt. Also gonna do my damage. Which add a D4. That's right. Let me add a D4 to that. So that's 9 damage. And DC 14.
Yeah, you were unable to grapple him.
All right. Then it'll be. I guess there's no point in pushing him anywhere. He can just move forward. I will do flurry of blows.
Sure.
Bonus action 1. I assume that's a miss.
That is a miss.
Attack 2. Does that hit?
That hits.
That'll be total of 11 damage, fire damage.
Yep.
For both attacks.
Yep.
Thank you.
Was that everything, Dane?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Sorry, you cut out for a second. I wasn't entirely sure. Wolfric's turn.
For Celestial Revelation, with the wings, the fly speed one.
Okay.
I think I did this before, just like big looking wings. I shall let's go Old Faithful Witch Bolt.
That's a hit.
24. 14 lightning damage.
All right.
Plus
Plus 2, right?
2. Yeah.
Is it 2?
Yeah. I think it's my proficiency bonus.
Yeah. All right. Makes it the werebear's turn. Padre's right there, but Dane just did a bunch of damage to it, so it's going to attack Dane. I think that makes sense. All right, so the bite on Dane. $17. The claw on Dane. Worse than a 17. No luck. Used all the luck on Livio. Padre.
Yeah, except for me rolling a nat 20 on the Constitution saving throw.
Hey, I appreciated that. Thank you. Padre, it's your turn.
Oh, I was muted. I will poke him with a short sword.
You'll try to poke him with a short sword? Got it.
I don't know why, but
22
whenever
to
you
hit.
say poke him with the short sword, I just imagine you like slightly just boop.
22's a
Yeah.
hit.
That is 5 piercing damage, and now I have advantage on my next attack. And then I'll nick him with a scimitar. 18 to hit.
Yep.
That is 10 slashing damage.
All right.
And that, you know what? I'll go ahead and use my action surge to get another attack off
Sure.
on the werebear.
Which of the two weapons
Uh,
will you be using?
Hold on. The Vex is just the next attack roll. Okay. Before the end of your next turn. Okay, yeah. I'll hit him with the short sword again. 17 to hit.
It's a hit.
That is 9 piercing damage.
Still feel a lot of resistance when you're using the short sword, but
Damn.
that works.
All right. I will be done my turn then.
All right, Jane.
I'll just shoot at it with my bow again.
Sure. Nothing wrong with
Using-
that.
Using another +1 arrow. Does
That-
13 hit?
It does.
Nice.
Oh, he's got like a low AC.
Yeah, where beasts don't have high AC, but man, do they
that's
have lots of health.
4 damage.
All right. Anything else?
Let me see here. No, I think I'm good for now.
All right. Waver.
Alrighty-o. Hmm. I mean, there's no reason not to. He's probably gonna save it, but we ball. I cast Charm Person on the werebear. He gets advantage because we're fighting it. DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
You see a weird look cross his face as he looks directly at you, and his eyes flash silver, and then he goes back to fighting.
Cool. How do you like some bardic inspiration, Dane? That's my turn.
Dane has bardic inspiration. Sounds good. It is Livio's turn.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna stay at this distance, and I'm gonna cast Starry Wisp because it has 60 feet of range. Apparently,
Yeah,
why not?
go for it.
That's a 21,
That's a hit.
and that is 3 points of radiant damage.
Hey, I mean, now the werebear is not going to be able to hide as well.
True. And then Hoodie's gonna.
Okay,
That's a 6.
that's still not a hit.
Hoodie's
Hey,
not
Hoodie's
having
trying
a
his
good
best.
time.
Eddie's trying his
Yeah.
best.
He is. He is. It's Dane's turn though.
All right, let's go for the grapple attempt. Surely my 40% chance will result in success. Let's do an attack first to see if I can even attempt. Looks like I can.
Mm-hmm.
Then a DC 14. Strength check, please. Save.
He made the save. I'll take the damage roll.
All right. That'll be.
Remember your extra d4?
Yep. That'll be 11 fire damage.
Sure.
Then I'll do another bonus action. I will use my flurry because I feel like we're probably gonna need to use short rest after this. So there'll be another attack. I assume that hits.
It does.
And that is gonna be a total of 12 fire damage, and then one more attack. Does a 13 hit?
It does.
Okay, I was gonna use my bardic inspiration if it didn't. So that'd be a total of 9 fire damage.
All
That
right.
extra d4 has been coming in clutch.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage you added with that. Cool. And I guess I will use what? Oh, he goes next, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna. There's no point in knocking him prone. I should have done it earlier in the turn, maybe, but that's it for
All
me.
right. I'm just checking some real quick. All right. And he is going to attack again Dane because Dane is the one doing the most damage to him. Oh, that's gonna get
Did
messy.
Wolfric get a turn?
Oh, Wolfric and him go at the same time, but yeah, that's fine. Wolfric, go. You got your witch bolt.
Yep. I know.
Sorry.
There's just not a button for it, so I have to do it manually. 7 lightning damage. Let me check something. Okay, cool. I'll cast Toll the Dead as my action, which is a Wisdom save.
Failed the save.
Oh no, ignore that. He's also been damaged, right?
Yep.
So,
Oh, a lot. Damaged a lot.
3.
Ugh. And that's the entire turn. Oh, don't forget your extra 2 points of damage.
2 more extra damage.
Well, I'm gonna have it do 4 extra damage because you did two instances of damage there. Is that right?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Okay, just trying to make sure.
Well, actually, it may not be. It could. Once on each of your turns. Yeah, only one.
Oh, it's only one. Okay, sorry. I tried to get you extra damage. All right, Dane, the bite hit you. I am going to need to ask for a con save.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
first of all, I'm gonna use my reaction to deflect.
That's probably a good plan.
So how much damage did it do?
Oh, so that 44. So after you take the 16 off of it, 28.
Holy
I-
crap!
That was
I
a
will
crit.
use my.
That was a
I
crit.
will. I will
That's
make
more
this.
than I would have been
Yes.
unconscious in one hit. Yeah. Oh my
Yes.
God.
It was a crit.
So I'm gonna make it an opportunity attack against Ivar because
Sure.
he hit Dane.
Sure.
with my scimitar, which I have advantage because I hit with the short sword last.
Does
Yep.
Hoodie get an opportunity attack?
No, because you're not a sentinel hoodie.
No, I have the sentinel feet.
Aw. Damn.
Nat 20, let's go.
Oh, roll crit damage.
Oh, that's terrible crit damage. 9 slashing.
Okay, he takes his 9 damage. He misses with his second attack, Dane. I rolled a 2 on the second attack.
All right, Dane gets his Constitution save though.
Yep,
right?
Dane makes the Constitution save.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh boy.
Do we have any
You
way
still
of?
have Bardic Inspiration.
You do still have
I
Bardic
can-
Inspiration. Yeah,
So I had a D6.
add
Yep.
a D6.
I probably need like a 6, but yeah.
That's 12.
I wish I'd saved my heroic inspiration. I guess.
Okay. It's Padre's turn.
Short sword. Poke him with a short sword. That's a 20 to hit
It's a hit.
and 9 piercing damage. And then I'll nick him. Oh,
Oh, he's dead.
dead.
That was fast.
Wait. Hold
That
on.
was fast.
Something's
what the
not
fuck?
right. This is weird.
I mean,
We're just so used to being downed every single fight. It's weird that none of us got downed.
you did 150 or so points of damage to it. Like
I didn't realize we did
what-
that much.
What can
yeah.
I say in large? What can I say in large is busted.
There was a lot of damage happening.
Mhm.
All right. So when he dies, what?
So
what?
my computer kind of freaked out when after I failed my con save. Did something else happen to me?
No,
Or-
Nothing was
Darth,
said.
Darth quite
Okay.
literally just said that was that it was interesting.
Oh, okay.
Didn't say anything else.
Okay.
But we killed the werebear, so
So on the ground there is the body of Ivar wearing what you can only assume is the Ursicorium.
I will take it off his body and
Dane, you really feel like you should have that.
I should have the shirt.
Yeah, that shirt really belongs with you.
Maybe. Hey, Padre. I think I need that. I'll take it.
So okay, I assume I saw that Dane got bit by him, right?
I mean, you did get the attack of opportunity because of it.
You're right. I'm just gonna be like, fuck no. You just got bit. You do not need this. We are taking this back to the museum, and no one
Yeah,
needs.
yeah. I can take it back to the museum.
I do not trust that.
Can I try and gauge Dane's intent?
You see avarice in his eyes.
What does that mean?
That's a good question.
Define avarice.
It's a greedy.
Green.
It's a greedy look.
Word of
Oh,
origin.
okay. What do we-
Yeah, I didn't even need to see that to know this is a bad idea.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, did you drop concentration on enlarge?
Yep.
Oh.
Let's do it.
I-
oh my god, there's 2 of him. Oh my god.
He's multiplying.
See, I never
I
delete
wish
them.
I-
He just performed mitosis. So
He's undergoing mitosis.
Regardless of
You
what
see,
you're saying,
I don't delete people when you do effects on them. I hide them, so I can just click unhide later.
I see.
anyway, we should probably keep an eye on Dane
What?
for the time being, in case
Why are
he
you
is
acting so
compelled
weird? Why are
to
you? Why are you acting so weird? I took the object last time.
you because you got bit just now, and obviously something is compelling
Maybe we
you
should
to want the
You
Orsicorium.
maybe we
you've
should let
gotten
somebody else
bitten.
have a turn.
You've gotten bit in combat before.
I don't mind.
Yeah, but
combat.
I succeeded.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
I feel safe with Wolfric having it, being that he didn't get attacked at all.
I second that.
Okay,
Just
okay.
chilling,
To be fair, I
chilling
did
here while
get
he
bit
works out.
earlier this day, so I guess I should probably ask. I'm not feeling like I should particularly have it, right, Darth?
No, you don't. I mean,
Yeah,
All
you
right.
just want it protected.
Okay, I
Dane,
will
you
give it
feel
to
like if
Wolfric then.
Dane, you feel like if you had that thing, you could protect everyone.
Oh, okay. Um, are you sure you need like are you sure you're up to carrying it? Because looks kind of heavy.
Dane,
Uh,
this
I'm
is not
gonna
you.
I'm gonna fly 5 or so feet up and hover with just like a direct blindfolded stare.
Oh, okay. I
Dane,
guess
Yeah.
you got it.
remember the doll? How it spoke to you?
Yeah, this is like
Perhaps,
that, Dane. Don't listen to it.
perhaps
do
this
we
is
have
what
to
they.
Listen to
talk
what?
about dolls?
Don't don't listen to whatever
Oh
urge is
god.
compelling you to want the thing.
Remember what we are fighting against.
Yeah.
These things, they use your desires
Yeah,
against.
Let's go.
I will show you it's
Dane's
perfect.
heard enough.
I'm just gonna like fly backwards to the end of the line and like my wings will dissipate as I land and I'm just gonna stay at like the opposite end of the group to where Dane is.
Yeah.
Waver is
I
going to make sure she stands right next to Dane.
I will also be doing the same.
What? Why are you guys crowding me?
You know
Well,
damn well
you know,
why.
I'm not crowding you. I'm as far away as I can be.
So,
Yeah.
Darth,
Yeah.
Ivar is dead, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Gotcha.
Well,
What are we going to tell his wife?
that's a good question.
He got attacked by an animal.
Um,
Technically wrong.
I mean, yeah, technically the truth, yeah.
If it's the
But
one
also,
time, I would
hold on.
actually suggest leaving the body here.
How far did we walk from our home base to get to this village? Like, how far was it? Like a few days?
It was a few
Yeah,
days, like 3 days.
I feel like we probably could just get away with just like leaving now without another word.
I believe staying any longer would be detrimental.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It would be best for the townspeople if they believed their leader died valiantly protecting them.
Yeah, that's totally what I was thinking about.
Although it might also look bad if the same day that the leader dies is the same day that the travelers left.
Okay, sure, but what are they gonna do? Track us down and confront us? We're a 3 days journey away.
Besides, there were corpses out front. I doubt they would know they would suspect us out of everyone, considering their
Yeah.
state.
I still think it would look a bit suspicious if we left, though. and then they found the body.
Even if it did look suspicious, again, what are they gonna do? Track us down?
They could hire someone to do it.
Okay, question for Darth. Does this town seem like there would be people in it wealthy enough to hire like a hitman or something to
I believe I described everything about his the uh, the Thane's manor as very Spartan, not rich.
Okay,
This
I
is a
I don't
this
I
is
don't think
out
we
of
have
the
to worry then.
This is the literally no middle of nowhere backwater city. I doubt they have the funds to hire someone to look for us.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we need to worry about it. Let's just leave now and get this Ursicorium to safety.
Actually, was there
Um,
anything on the?
As I say the word safety, I shoot a dirty look at Dane.
What? I don't know why everyone's acting so weird towards me.
You're checking. Amber, what did you say?
I wanted to check the body to see if there's anything else because I knew we took the.
Oh, yeah. There are a couple of scrolls and a potion,
Ooh,
as well as a ruby pendant.
a ruby.
Don't put the pendant on. Don't open the scrolls. Don't drink the potion. For as
Well, I was.
for as much as we are aware, they
Wolfric
were cursed as well.
Wolfric will probably be interested in the scrolls, right?
Okay, but
Yeah.
I won't
Wizard.
wear the pendant, but can I have the pendant? It looks kind of cool.
Do you want me to like look at it first?
I wanna, or I wanted to ask if
We
I
should
could.
probably. Sorry, go ahead.
I wanted to ask if I can identify the potion, from looks.
Bees, Wolfric, were you asking about the pendant?
It is a grayish silvery potion. You really don't think you've seen it before, but you're not sure.
Can I take a look at it? Another potion. See if I
Yeah.
can.
Livia's going to take the pendant and then bring it.
Bring it where, Livia?
Towards Wolfric.
Okay.
Would you like me to study this?
It doesn't have any emanations of magic.
Just a trinket.
Wait, well, Rolfbrook, you were still like flying in the air, right? Or-
No, they've
the
just gone
third
to the
last
back of the
one.
party.
oh, okay.
And Waver is making sure Dane stays as far away as possible from the
Okay.
wolf.
Well, as soon
Why
as
is everyone so suspicious of me? I feel like there are people maybe have heard narration that they shouldn't have heard. You shouldn't be so suspicious of me.
Oh no, Waver has a very good reason to be suspicious here.
as soon as Wolfric gives the okay, Livia's just gonna pocket the ruby pendant.
Just don't be stupid and accidentally trigger any curses until we know they're not cursed. We don't want anyone else going crazy.
Who would get cursed items in this game? I don't understand.
I don't think we have to worry about that. I want to bring the potion to Wolfric. I want to see if he can identify what kind of potion it is.
Can we just say we're all doing this while we're just on the move? Because I feel like
Mhm.
we're basically all in agreement. Yeah,
Yeah,
doing
we're
that.
on the
Yep.
move.
You're all heading back to your actual home base, or are you heading to the inn?
Yeah, I think we're heading to our home base right now.
Yeah.
I'm just watching Dane and Padre.
Dang it, man.
Can I just
I was
tell
like
the
imagining
body-
Padre like body blocking Dane, who is like 5 times his size.
Well, I'm trying to be subtle.
All right,
Yeah.
it's not a problem. do you? Just trying to think what you have access to handily. Can I get a knowledge arcana roll from the three of you then? Waver, Wolfric, and Jane.
Sure. I
You
can
said
do that.
knowledge arcana.
Yep,
Wait, why are they rolling it?
Jane.
because they're the magic users.
Religions are
8.
21.
All right. Yeah, both Wolfric and Waver are able to identify it as a potion of gaseous form.
A potion of what?
Gaseous form.
What is that?
Basically makes you into a cloud.
Oh.
Gaseous.
Oh,
Turn into a
um
little puff of
gotcha.
cloud.
gaseous form.
A good escape tool. Keep it on hand for now.
It's too bad Ivar forgot he had it.
He was busy being a werebear.
It's
It's
true.
fine.
It's very true.
He was busy trying to hunt down the person who said, "Hey, you're doing a bad job protecting the town."
Bro, he almost did a good job about doing that, I'll tell you that much.
All right.
Honestly, yes, let me tell the person who's made it their entire identity protecting the town that they're not protecting the town.
Look, Lemille was just stating his opinion.
Everyone can have 1,000 experience.
Yay! Oh, we
Wait,
leveled up. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, how dare you? We are exactly 2 experience over.
I can't believe how much he mismanaged this, Darth.
Yeah,
All right.
honestly,
This is
this is
catastrophic. We
this is
simply
affected.
can no longer play.
This is
Like
affected
me-
by immersion. I can never play D&D again.
All right. That is cool. That is cool. So we are leveling up.
We are level 5
and this
now.
is a big level for anyone not multi-classing.
It's a
Oh,
big
this
level
is-
for
this is
everyone because
massive.
it also gets you your 2 specialty facilities in your
our
bastion.
Oh, you guys might have to start telling me stuff so
Here
I
we
can make
go. You now regain all expended uses of Bardic Inspiration whenever you finish a short or long rest. And I
Okay.
can use spell slots to regain Bardic Inspiration. Let's go, baby!
Oh, I just got more wild shapes. I can expend a spell slot to do wild shape now.
Nice.
I can actually do stuff now.
Yeah, so you get your bardic stuff on the short rest now?
Yeah, I can actually do the short rest cycle.
Oh, cool. I mean, obviously you still have to your spells still have to be
Yeah, that's a resource that
distributed.
will.
Yeah.
Oh, with the group with the group working on their level ups, it'll be time for us to head out for the night. Thank you for joining us on the adventure. You have a wonderful night.